Welcome, Dr. Letitia here with a beginning exercise program that incorporates things in sitting and in standing to help you get on the right foot with your new and updated exercise plan. So, few things that you will need for this: light weights, potentially a broomstick for this exercise here, and the light weights, if you don't have them, you can even use just soup cans, because those are about a 1 pound each. So if you see me using weights on here, don't think you have to use the same weights. You can use soup cans, as well as you'll need a chair and a circular resistance band that I'll tell more about that later. So you will do all these exercises one after the other, take a rest break, and then perform it again. So our goal is to get to 3 rounds of each of these exercises. All right, let's begin. First one is just to warm up for your shoulders. We're just gonna get the body warmed up and ready to go. You can use a broomstick, something long that you have at home. We're gonna do 10 of these shoulder raises. You don't have to go at this pace, just as long as you can get it up to as high as you can comfortably get it, and you may feel yourself loosening up even more as you go. There's 8, 9, 10. Good. Next thing, go ahead and keep this stick here, and we're going to do some rotations. So you're going to try to hold this out in front, and then, oops, don't want to be that close to a wall, and rotate. 1, 3. There's 5. Try to keep those stomach muscles pulled in. Rotate that trunk, prepare it for exercise. Good deal. And we'll keep going. All right, we have that side. Next we're going to walk in place for 30 seconds. You can count to 30, however you want to be able to do that. You can move at your own pace, get your knees up as high as you can get them. We'll begin. For this, you want to keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Don't want them coming up this way. And try to keep your stomach muscles pulled in lightly. Not enough to hold your breath, but just enough to pull them in so they're a little bit tight, even though you may not be able to see them. Pull them in just a little bit till they're tight. Try to get your knees up as high as you can get them comfortably, and a comfortable arm swing. Okay, down. All right, we've got our body warmed up. Hopefully that heart rate is up just a little bit. If you need to take a little break, grab some water, catch your breath, feel free to do so. Hey, ready to get going with the next phase of our exercises. Next, we're going to go through, and remember, we do these one right after the other, 10 stand up, sit downs. Then we go into an exercise using either a light weight, you could also use a canned goods as well. So we're going to do 10 stand up, sit downs. Ideally, we want to do them with our arms crossed, but if you need to use your hands to brace yourself, you can feel free to definitely do that, and then maybe progress to being able to use no hands for the stand up, sit downs. 10 of those. 1. Try to keep your abdominals engaged. Full weight through both of those feet. Squeeze the cheeks on the way up, not the ones on your face. 8, 9, 10. Good. If you need to stop and rest here, go ahead and do that at this time. And we're gonna go ahead, you feel free to pause it. We're gonna go with the next exercise. Now I'm using a kettlebell for this. Basically it's a kind of like a weight that has all the weight down towards the bottom. You can use canned goods. If you have a light dumbbell at home, you can use that as well. This one, you're gonna keep stomach muscles engaged. Try not to hike the shoulders up. And we're gonna bring this from the floor and bring it up towards your, just underneath your chin. So you're moving forward and up. 10 of those. Good, coming up. Good position, shoulders down. Coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. Once again, if you need a rest after this exercise, feel free to do that as well. Next one, we're going to be working on arms and our shoulders. Once again, light weight, you can use that. I didn't have any smaller weights, so these are 5-pound weight plates. So, what we're going to do for these, shoulders down and back, and we're going to alternate lifting to the front with these. We're going to do a front, and then we're going to do a side raise too. 3. So the goal is not to swing the weight up over your head. Make it nice and controlled out in front, so that, and you're gonna need either a really light weight, like maybe 1 or 2 pounds to do this, or just no weight at all, and just lift and lower your arms nice and easy until you can get used to this exercise and doing it with good form. All right, you got 10 of those. Next, make sure you have yourself enough space here. I do. And you're gonna go out to the side. These work definitely, smaller muscles, work with your shoulder stability and strength, and also help with your rotator cuff as well. So arms down at your side, sitting up nice and tall with feet flat. You're gonna alternate doing those. Take your time. Don't let the weight control you. You control the weight. Also, you can perform these without any resistance or weight at all, and then progress yourself to 1, 2 pounds. You probably wouldn't go any higher than 5 pounds for this one. Keep those shoulders down and nice and relaxed. I'm keeping my abdominals engaged, not holding my breath. Think we're almost there. Might have lost count a little bit. 10 and 10. All right, we're done complete with that segment. 1 more left to go. All right, last round of 3 exercises. These are all going to be in standing. You can use a chair, counter height, or sometimes a high table as well, something that's going to be stable and not going to move. We're just using it as a support, not to lean on and put our weight on it. Going through side leg raises, butt kicks, and then heel raises. And we're going to do 10 each of those and try to do them back to back if we can. All right. Shoulders relaxed down and back, and abdominals engaged for these, out to the sides. So for these, you want to be nice and relax, controlled, keeping that thigh muscle tight if you can. Sometimes if you have any issues with knees or arthritis, anything like that, you want to make sure that you have enough support, and this can help with strengthening muscles in the hip. There's 10s. Remember, you don't want to be trying to force the motion if you do not have it there as well. I'm going to go ahead and do 10 on the other side. May not be able to see that, but want you to be able to get in 10, trying to keep the toe kind of flexed or bent, and thigh muscle tight, as well as abdominals tight as you can. You might notice that one side is easier than the other, or harder than the other. There's 10 out to the side. Next, we're gonna do our butt kicks. So those, you're gonna bend your knees like you're trying to kick your butt. Now, you may not actually be able to kick your butt, but your leg's gonna be moving in that general direction. Same thing, position is here, abdominals engaged there, and then you're doing a little butt kick. Once these become easier, as you begin to do more with the exercises, you can add a little bit of an ankle weight on the ankle if this is too easy for you. There's 8, 9, 10. Relax. And on to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You want to get nice and controlled. You don't have to flip it up and down, but nice and controlled, down and up. Last one, you might need a little more support for these. Still, don't try to hang on, especially if you're on a chair. Try to keep that as a support. Counter height may be something that's more stable for you. We're going to lift up onto our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there you have it. 6 exercises that you're going to do in a circuit format, meaning one right after the other. Once you complete all 6, you can take a rest, 1 to 2 minutes, try to do it again. Our goal is to try to do 3 rounds of all 6 of these exercises at least 3 times a week. So there you have it, a beginner home program to get you moving and headed in the right direction. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, my name is Dr. Letitia Williams. I help people move, feel, and perform better without relying on pain medications or injections.